What a crazy, crazy story. Who could make it up, right? So what happened to us? Here's the deal. Josephus wrote the first 4 Gospels. His son Julius kind of alluded to that in Revelation. Flavius Josephus is how I found out about all this, the Bible joke. When I was teaching a Bible kids' vacation Bible class, a girl came in, and I was an avid Bible student for 33 years, and so I knew some stuff. And she came in and mentioned that Josephus is the reason we knew about Jesus. Well, I went home and I said, my gosh, how did I miss that? So I started studying him. Well, lo and behold, this guy was a real creep of creeps. When I started doing the bio study, and I'm a good researcher, when I first started doing it, I was just blown away. He led his people, about 100 Jews, into a cave to hide from the Romans, and then convinced them that rather than get caught by the Romans, why not kill themselves? And so they picked straws for who would go last, and of course it was him. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. And so he didn't do it. And so then he was afraid that everybody would want him, both the Jews and the Romans, and he hid in a cave. This is the story. And somebody, he thought he was in trouble on both sides. And someone came by and went, hey, man, you're a hero to the Romans. You killed 100 of them. They made him a historian. That's how it is. It's the same today. At any rate, it's crazy. Flavius Josephus, during his writing, and he had a lot of other names, he was Piso too, used the number 666 in reference to him, which is quite funny. He was writing the New Testament as a satire. Yeah, it was to make fun of sheep and to keep them in the pen, and he did, didn't he? Scary stuff. And wild stuff. So at that point, there were only 2 people that were using 666 as their IDs, and that was Josephus and Julius Piso. Julius Piso was Julius Calpurnius Piso's son. The son was favored by Hadrian. The grandson was not. Neither was Piso, obviously, Calpurnius. So in 138 BC, Julius Calpurnius Piso was killed by Hadrian and his grandson. His grandson was writing the Old Testament, or the New Testament, I think. Or it might have been his son. At any rate, the son took over and finished writing Revelation. And so we have that 666 in there is just the code name for both Piso and Josephus. Okay, so in 145 CE, Suetonius finished writing the 12 Caesars. He was also a grandson of Arius Piso and aka Antonius Piso. The names, if you look at the list of names, it'll blow you away. So he inserted the number 666 in his work, connecting that number with Nero because the Pisos hated Nero. So they used that with Nero, thinking, okay, that'll kind of distort the picture. It's not just going to be Josephus and the grandson using the 666 or the son. It's going to be also Nero. So Nero, once he was gone, they were free to create this new religion called Christianity. And it was a satire. It wasn't meant to be a joke. Yeah, it's really on us, isn't it? Let's see. everyone knew that, or not everyone, but